In this video, I'll be doing a complete 180 and I'll be talking the 3 craziest high-end credit card for you Malaysians out there who can afford this card. As a disclaimer, I do not own any of this card because obviously my salary is not that high, and secondly, I'm poor, and lastly, I like free stuff. Obviously, I will go for only the free for life credit cards. These 3 credit cards, all of them have annual fees attached to that, and these are made for really successful people who earn more than 200,000 ringgit per year. Please take my advice and read the product disclosure sheet and understand what you're applying for. These are all high-end credit cards and therefore have annual fees attached to it. Some can be as high as 2,000 ringgit per year. Although it is not as crazy as what we can find in US, but these cards are the most high-end that we have for our country. This is the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. So if you are able to apply for one of these cards or all of these cards, congratulations, you made it in life. The first card I want to talk about is the Citibank Prestige Mastercard. This card has a salary requirement of 192,000 ringgit per year, and it has an annual fee attached to it which is 1,000 ringgit. And if you notice these cards that I'm about to mention, most of these cards are like more towards traveling, luxury, golfing. Yeah, these are all common items that high-end cards actually give you. And the common thing among these 3 credit cards that I'm about to mention is when you book the vacation using that card, you are actually able to get a complimentary travel insurance up to a certain value. So for this Citibank card, the complimentary insurance is covering up to 500,000 USD. This card also gives you concierge and priority service, as well as exclusive invitation invites to events. You'll also get up to 12 times lounge access in airports worldwide wherever you go. This card also gives you a complimentary limo ride to your home from the airport, as well as free night stays at international hotels and resort. So the first card itself is already mighty impressive. There is another card that is even more impressive than this, which I will save it for the last one. The second card will be the CIMB Enrich World Elite. This card has actually the Enrich Miles attached to it, so it is definitely a partnership between CIMB and Malaysia Airlines. And for those of you who do not know, the Malaysian Airlines loyalty program is called the Enrich Miles program. The minimum income for this is 250,000 ringgit per year with an annual fee of 1,215 ringgit. Yeah, it's an odd figure, but it is actually what you're supposed to pay for an annual fee. But this annual fee is waivable provided you spend 1 million ringgit in a year. This is just crazy, man, isn't it? By booking trips with this card, you are entitled to get a travel insurance coverage of up to 2 million ringgit. And for every 1,000 ringgit you spend, you are entitled to get equal amount of Enrich Miles, which is 1,000, up to a level of 150,000 Enrich Miles. You also can get unlimited lounge access to the Mars Golden Lounge locally and internationally, as well as complimentary 4 times green fees, which is for golfing, in Southeast Asian countries like Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia and Indonesia. And if you spend this card specifically for Mars airline purchase, you get 1.5 times Enrich Miles for every 1 ringgit you spend. And also 15% discounts on zone duty free in Malaysian airports. So that's card number 2. And last but certainly not least, let's go out with a bang. This credit card is definitely the craziest by far, in my opinion, which is the Leong Emirates World Elite card. This card is so crazy that it's printed sideways. As you can see in the picture right here, it has a minimum income requirement of 250,000 ringgit per year with an annual fee of 1800 ringgit. As usual, travel insurance also covered in this area, which is up to 2 million ringgit. This card also gives you complimentary golf privileges, airport lounge memberships, limo, and Wi-Fi all over the world. You also can get 4 times complimentary Emirates lounge access in KLIA, plus airport transfers. And by applying this card, you get a Skyward Miles, which is Emirates loyalty program, of 10k miles as a welcome bonus and 10k miles as an anniversary bonus. So the welcome bonus is upon receiving the card and upon registration, while the anniversary bonus is yearly. So every single year you have that card, you get an anniversary bonus of 10k Skyward Miles. And if you manage to spend 300,000 ringgit per year, Emirates will give you enough points to spend as a return business class trip to Europe, which to me sounds like it's already worth the annual fees. But that's me, I'm not too sure about you guys. So these are the 3 craziest high-end credit cards that you wish you can apply for. But this is the best that we have for this country. Maybe down the line there will be an even crazier high-end credit card. Nobody knows about that. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, feel free to hit the like button. Subscribe if you enjoy this content. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.